Hello, GIPS families. I'm Lisa Albers. I'm president of the Grand Island Public Schools Board of Education, and you are listening to Board Brief. So this isn't something new we're going to try. I'll give you a little rundown of what we did at the board meeting last night. Of course, this isn't everything we did. However, it'll just give you a little snippet, and if you're interested, you can always go to the YouTube channel and watch a little bit more. And feel free to fast forward through what you're not interested in to get to what you are interested in. So one of the things we covered today were a few just clerical changes in the calendar. Now the calendar was a little controversial this year, some of you may remember. So this was only a clerical issue. So we were just changing a couple math errors. And so we did bring that though in front of the entire board and did it as info and action tonight. Another thing we did at the board meeting tonight was we approved a new position, a campus security supervisor. This is a position that will help support the SROs at Grand Island Senior High along with the hall monitors. Unfortunately, we're still down in SRO because the Grand Island Police Department also is struggling to hire people as is everyone across the country. So we are hoping that maybe in the future we will be fully staffed in the SRO positions, but this new position will be able to support the SROs as they work at Grand Island Senior High. The other thing that's going on right now is the Panorama Survey. The Panorama Survey gets a little bit of negative press, which is unfortunate. I will tell you we've had great participation. We've had about 10 families opt out of taking the survey, so we've had the vast majority of our families are taking the survey. Now, taking a climate and culture survey is mandated by the state. You might have heard a little rhetoric that it's not mandated by the state. This is incorrect. It is mandated by the state. We have to have a culture and climate survey done every year. And so we have chosen Panorama. In the past, it used to be that school districts would try to come up with their own survey, but then companies were developed to be able to support schools to run these surveys. And I'm just going to read a little bit about the Panorama Survey because it is a little intricate information. So the Panorama Survey is also connected to the GIPS strategic plan through 2 of the 7 key success measures. GIPS is committed to 75% or more of students in each school will rate their school highly on school climate. Students will report 15% increases in their social emotional development by using Panorama Survey. GIPS is able to better monitor the progress towards improvement in student experiences across the district. 1, questions do not solicit information or opinion pertaining to curriculum, testing, or state standards. The Panorama Survey also has an SEL, or a social emotional learning component, which again, you might have heard that SEL is bad or not a good thing, but actually that is completely fake news. SEL is vital to being able to take care of students and their mental health. And the one thing that has happened with this survey is students have sometimes confided in this survey while they're taking the survey how badly they feel emotionally, and then their teachers are able to discover who these students are and really give them supports that they need at the time they need them. So we need to remember that everyone is still needing those additional supports, particularly students after COVID. A lot of kids are still suffering, and we just need to be able to give them all the supports that they need. The other part about this survey is that these results are all confidential, and only certain staff have access to certain parts of the survey, and a staff member is not going to have access to a part of a survey that they don't need to see. So when you share, if you were to share these results, it is a fireable offense. That is an offense that anyone would be fired if they were to share these results on any kind of social media. When the district doesn't follow through with keeping this information confidential, well, then we can be at risk for losing some of our state and federal funding. And if you would like to learn more about Panorama and how we use it within the district, we do have an FAQ page, sample survey questions, and last year's aggregate reporting data available on the district website. You may also find it on Quick Links tab in the home page. The Panorama Education Survey is designed to capture student voice and allow students to express their perspectives about teaching and learning, culture and climate, and their classroom experiences. We remain confident that this survey is a reliable resource and has proven to be instrumental in strengthening our work towards greater student supports. So bottom line is, we're all here just to help students. We're all here not for personal gain. This is a job we do because we care about Grand Island Public Schools, we care about the students, we care about the staff, and we care about Grand Island. So I hope you've enjoyed this first launch of Board Brief, and stay tuned next month.